I am giving you 10 foundational principles about how to uncover mysteries in the New Testament. And this session, I want to talk about the language of judgment. Now, the Old Testament is filled with language of judgment that uses extreme exaggeration, not for condemnation, but as strict discipline presented by a loving Father. What is the language of judgment? It's extreme exaggeration, which is meant as loving instruction. And it's absolutely important that you realize it is not condemnation. I'm going to start with an example from the Old Testament because it's fun and it's easy, and it makes the point, all right? An ox knows the one who bought him, and a donkey feeds from his master's manger. So the ox and the donkey are animals. They're stupid animals, they're dumb animals. And even though they're stupid and dumb, they know their master. And then it continues, ox and the donkey know, Israel doesn't know. My people do not understand. It's meant as loving instruction, it's discipline, and it's the language of judgment. We are acting like donkeys. I explained to you what irony was. Irony can be sarcasm. Extreme sarcasm becomes ridicule, and if we're looking at it from the outside, we can laugh at it. Isaiah continues, alas, sinful nation. Nation is people, sinful people. And these people are weighed down with iniquity. And then it goes on, offspring of evildoers, sons who act corruptly. Now, doesn't that sound like condemnation? Doesn't that sound like God is telling the people of Israel that they're sinners, they're evil, they're not doing what they're supposed to do, they're not walking in right? That's what it sounds like, condemnation, and I think many Christians have taken it that way, and it's quite unfortunate if they have. This is called the language of judgment. It's done as extreme exaggeration, and I'm going to give you an example from the New Testament. Jesus says to his disciples, whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to stumble, it would be better for him and for you to have a heavy millstone hung around your neck and to be drowned in the depth of the sea. Well, that is extreme exaggeration. It's the language of judgment. It is not meant to be taken literally. Now, we're supposed to have an image of this. The Bible just evokes all these incredible images, so let me show you. This is a millstone. It's made of rock, and the wheel, you see, has a hole in it, and there'd be a pole that would be attached to a donkey, and the donkey would walk around in the circle and would crush the wheat. We're supposed to get this vivid imagery in our mind, but what is the message? That's what is important. What is the message? It's the language of judgment. It doesn't mean that God is going to put that around our neck and throw us in the, and drown us. It means, wait a minute, if you're teaching the Word of God, you should be walking what you're teaching. Otherwise, you're causing people to stumble, because the real teaching is in your walk. They see who you are, what you're doing. So you don't want to say one thing and do another, because you can cause harm to the people that are around you if you're not walking in righteousness. That's what the message is. And it's the language of judgment. That's what I call it, this extreme exaggeration that is used for instruction.